Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. I said this on Patreon last night to one of the comments. I love popping into the show because it's kind of like checking in on old friends.
Oh, absolutely, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's forget Cheers. We're doing this. We're doing Gilmore Girls. You know what I mean? Like
I'd much rather hang out in Stars Hollow than at Cheers Bar.
Me
for
too.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like I love where everyone is this season.
Yeah.
And the show is so great because you don't really realize how far along you are into it. Like we're about halfway through season 2.
Yeah.
And it's like the pacing of the show is so incredible in that way that like you kind of forget which episode is which in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just kind of blends together and it's one just big happy feel good pie. It's great.
It is. I like the complexity we're getting this season with the characters as well.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to have their we spent season 1 really getting to know these characters, all their warts and all of the great qualities about them.
Sure.
And we like them. Everybody has flaws, right?
Yeah.
And we take turns kind of exploring those a little bit. It was like the beautiful complexity of the characters and get to know the roundness and the depth of them, which enriches the stories even further and vice versa.
Oh, I agree.
Last week was not Richard's greatest moment at all.
No.
And I feel like there were two sides to it, and one was more okay than the other. We got to see two Richards in the last episode, right?
We did.
The first Richard hanging out with Emily and annoying Emily. I think that's totally reasonable and understandable. He's unemployed. He's always been about his job. He's been almost monomaniacal about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who he is or what to do anymore, and he's kind of lost. And he is all over her, right, for attention, for what to do.
Yeah.
She gets annoyed and pawns him off. Maybe Emily could have honey, I love you, but you are drowning me. We need to find you a hobby, which is a conversation that needs to happen at some point. But I understand her resistance to do it immediately. She's overwhelmed by him just being there.
Yeah.
So, okay, Richard, you're being annoying, but it's not unreasonable.
Sure.
Then he's pawned off on Lorelai, and then lines start getting crossed, right? Then it's not just being a little bit judgy.
He's overly critical.
He's really critical.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling her out in front of other people she works with, people she's friends with.
This is how it's not how you do business. It's like
her subordinates, right?
Yeah.
People who work for her. He is really criticizing her in front of them, really undermining her relationships all through Stars Hollow.
Sure.
And he says, well, I'm just giving you criticism. No, what you're doing is you're attacking.
Attacking, micromanaging.
Emily didn't ever say to Richard, look, man, but Lorelai did at the end, right?
Yeah.
You have crossed lines here. You really have. Telling Dean that Rory can't have that car is not your call.
Yeah.
It isn't. Her mom is standing right there.
Exactly.
She gets to have the conversation. If you want to give your input, you can pull Lorelai aside and said, hey, for what it's worth, I think I'm a little nervous because of safety or whatever, but that's not what he did.
It's not what he did at all.
He took charge and yelled at Dean and said this isn't happening.
And I'm glad
place.
that Dean humored him and also, jumped through all of his hoops and then said his piece, stood up to him, and I think that's it shows Dean's character.
Yeah, it was a really strong Dean.
Yeah,
for sure, it was.
And so that's two people that have called Richard out. Then you know what I mean. And I'm not necessarily that Emily has to call out Richard for anything he did to her, because what he was doing with Emily is innocent enough.
Yeah, no, it was. He didn't have to call her out. I just think
any boundaries really.
No, but I think she should offer a lifeline at some point. Obviously, you're not going to hang out with me 16 hours a day.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. I will be miserable. You'll be miserable. But what can we do to find you something else?
Exactly. And it's like, how are we going to get there? Because now his big takeaway from last week was, people just don't want me in their lives.
Yeah, I did not like.
Okay, all
I did not like how sorry for himself he was feeling too after all of that. Yeah,
it
was a poor me by the end of all of that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, come on, Richard, you're also a grown man.
He's so smart.
I know you are
so smart.
You are an adult. This is not about everybody hates Richard, and it's not pile on the pity party either.
We need some self-awareness. We really do.
It's now he needs to take a step back and say, okay, what do I want my life? You quit your job. I understand why, and it's totally fine that you did.
We get it, yeah.
But it's the impetus is on you now to be something else.
100%.
But we'll see. I'm sure he'll be fine. I like Richard.
I like Richard too.
Just was not a great day for him.
We all have those moments.
we all have bad days. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. And I'd like to give a special thank you to all of our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balish Fuldis, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudagunda Forapu, Torgear Linkstad, Trey Contreras, WearPanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes, we're very glad you guys are here. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you find the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're watching, check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On everything on Patreon, you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only see us due to copyright law. We are way ahead on all episodes of everything over there.
Oh, yeah.
I like how they start off with Stars Hollow looking great.
That's what I'm saying, man. It just helps the flow of the show.
Yeah.
Saving myself
Bird on
for
a
William
basket.
Holden.
Wow, it's nice out here in
William
Lefty.
Holden?
You know he's dead, don't you?
The monkey?
William Holden.
Yeah.
Every great relationship has its obstacles. You'd know that if you weren't dating Andy Hardy. It's too big, it raises expectations.
Like there's actually a home-cooked lunch in there?
Instead of whatever's left over in our refrigerator, exactly. The women
buy
get
your
to make a
baskets
nice
here.
lunch basket, the men get to bid on it, and the world rotates backwards on its axis.
I think it's fun.
Hey, Patty, shopping for baskets?
Oh, please, I brought my basket weeks ago.
Always prepared.
Well, I'm getting that itch
You
again.
don't actually need another husband.
Well, need, no, but want, that's a different story.
This is a picture of me.
It is?
Yeah. Why do you have a picture of me in your wallet?
Of a stalker?
Or?
Or when, in my daily travels, I run across a nice single guy.
Oh, matchmaker. Okay. Of course.
Patty, I appreciate the gesture, but I don't need you to try to set me up. Let me find him, okay?
But you're no good at finding him.
Patty?
No, he's right across the street, so.
Yeah.
Not that one.
You get no say in the basket.
I have to bid on it.
And you have to eat what's inside it, and you get no say on that either.
That sounds fun, actually.
Jess.
Sorry to intrude.
Then why did you?
Well, you're having your vertical from here to eternity moment right in front of the super glue.
More pranks? What do you need super glue for?
As you were.
I really hate that guy.
He didn't do anything.
He's here. He's breathing. That's enough. I should probably get back to work. We still on for tonight?
I don't know. I might be baking.
Think he's going to bid on the basket? We're going to bidding war?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
From the two guys doing a whip him out and measure it kind of thing?
I'm more curious what he wants with the super glue.
That's true, too.
Do you think we're headed there at that? I mean, we talked about it very briefly, but I think so. I think so.
We're heading towards some type of love triangle thing. I don't know how it works.
We've went out of our way to establish that
Right.
Dean hates this guy.
Right.
Rory's. She doesn't hate him. I mean, she's not necessarily indifferent to him. I think she wants to. I think she wants to see him do better. She wants more from him.
Sure, but I also think that there's a lot to like about him that Dean doesn't have.
That's true.
They are
It's
intellectually
very
and
true.
artistically way more aligned than Dean and Rory are.
He's
so
just
there are good qualities about him for sure.
He's just a jerk.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, he can be.
So, Patty has taken it upon herself to find me a man.
Oh, really?
Yes. Here in my hand, I have the pictures and resumes of the top 3 contenders. This is so humiliating. I could find my own man.
She just loves you.
Yeah.
Jason, don't look!
What?
Cover your eyes.
What? Oh, it's for her basket.
I'm baking for the picnic tomorrow, and
I
it's
bet her
supposed to be a
basket's awesome.
surprise.
Oh, sure. Never see a pie before an auction. It's bad luck.
Hey, one of them seen Ghostbusters 124 times. Can you say score?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't shoot at people who've watched Ghostbusters a lot.
My lease is up at the end of this month.
Uh-huh.
So, of course, he wanted to know whether I was going to re-up it or not.
Uh-huh.
But I told him that I had to talk to you. So, what do you
Pick
think?
up on the
About
vibe.
re-upping your lease?
Yes.
Well, you have a very nice kitchen. I don't see why you shouldn't.
Oh, my
don't.
God.
No.
Oh, okay.
She is not picking up what he's putting
Nope.
down.
Guess I'll go re-up my lease then.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Maybe you should.
Wow, you missed that by
They
a
really
mile.
never had that conversation. Like, hey, do you want to move in?
Right.
I invited my cousin David to come and bid on my basket, to keep my mother happy. We're gonna go eat over at the park where Henry's gonna call on the payphone at exactly 2 o'clock where the all's clear sign. Then David, with the $20 I gave him, will disappear. Henry will arrive and stash this for me at Miss Patty's, okay?
Don't you need this for David to bid on?
Oh no, my mom packed that one. Homemade granola, wheatgrass juice, soy, chicken taco. This
Yeah.
is the Henry basket. I went to Janelli's and stopped in and got a couple of meatball heroes and some chips. Gotta sneak back in my house. Oh, I'm so excited.
I really feel for Lane, man.
I know. She has to work awfully hard to date.
Yeah.
It's a lovely green wicker number that would be a charming addition to any room once the lunch is gone. $5. Okay, I have $5. Do I hear 10?
$10. Withdrawn.
Sold to the young man for $5.
That basket costs more than $5.
That's what I'm saying.
How badly does he want to be hosting a game show?
Yeah.
Let's start the bidding at $3.
He's good. He's very good.
Jess is about to pop in,
$5.
isn't
Do I
he?
hear 10?
$10.
$20. Do I hear 25?
30.
All right.
Oh my God.
$40.
$50.
Excuse me, have either of you noticed how tiny this thing is?
75.
Whoa.
Dean's hesitating.
80.
He does not have $80 to spend in that basket.
90.
Sold to the nice young hoodlum in the back.
Hoodlum. Yeah.
Does he have $90?
Yeah.
I better go talk to Dean.
Do you want help?
No, it's okay. I'm just officially not a fan of unpredictability.
Well, that's not going to help their friendship out.
$10? I'll go 10. $10.
God.
That's I
Okay.
get it. I get it.
Dean, he's probably just fooling around or something.
No, he was messing with me.
Definitely was messing with you.
He was messing with him, yeah.
Why would he do this?
Maybe he was hungry.
He's trying to make me crazy.
Just don't let him.
It's
I
working.
got it. So, shall we?
Shall we what?
Shall we go?
Go where?
Go eat.
Excuse me?
Person who buys the basket wins the company of the person who makes the basket.
Oh, is that true? I didn't catch that part.
I think this is funny.
Well, it's not Lenny Brewster team, but it has its moments.
Bye,
Oh my
Jess.
God.
Where are you going?
You're the one who's going.
As soon as Rory is ready.
Well,
Oh, come on.
it's
He has-
tradition.
I don't believe this.
Just don't make this into a big thing.
Don't go.
Oh, jeez, man. She's not shipping off to Nam.
It's lunch. We'll sit, we'll eat, it's over.
No.
Whoa.
I don't want you to go.
Dean,
Fine. Forget it. Go.
I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't tell him to do that. Dean, you're my boyfriend. I would never do anything to hurt you.
Yeah? You're doing it right now.
That's not
That's not
fair.
fair.
Man.
That is not fair at all. He's 16, but that is not fair. I would have hated it when I was his age too, honestly.
course.
Now this is a basket. Let's start the bidding on this.
$20.
$20. I have $20. Is that my final
Is he
offer?
not gonna bid?
All right, fine. 25. Do I hear 30?
Jackson.
30. If there's pie.
Sold to Kirk for $35.
Yes, finally.
I gave you all the signs, the pointing, the waving, the mouthing. That's my basket. Well, why didn't you bid?
I don't know. It just didn't feel right.
What are you talking about? It didn't feel right. It's the entire basket is an edible pretzel with a goat cheese filling.
Well, I hope Kirk
Oh.
enjoys it.
I don't
I want that
understand.
basket.
I told you that the lease was up on my apartment, and I asked you if you thought that I should renew the lease on my apartment, and you said yes. Ultimate bachelor pad. It's just big enough for one.
Things are going really well.
Okay, so I had this crazy thought that since things were going really well, that maybe it was time to take a step forward. I at least wanted to consider moving in together.
Oh,
This is why it's important to talk about things.
Yeah.
I have thought about it a lot. Our bathroom's gonna be pink. I'm sorry.
Well, why didn't you say something? Why would living together mess all that up?
I don't know. We'd see each other every day.
We see each other every day now.
And you might get sick of me.
Or you might get sick of me.
No, that's not gonna happen. The problem is that Kirk is gonna eat my goat cheese basket.
Not if I have anything to say.
I'm glad that we got to that at the end, because I was like, you really didn't notice what he was talking about?
Oh, that's mine.
I'd like to start the bidding at $5.
I bid $5.
Oh, that was quick.
$10.
These are the guys. Oh my God.
Going very well,
No.
30.
Patty.
Yep.
Those are the guys, aren't they?
Well, darling, you can't be trusted to do it yourself.
Oh, no.
Hey, you gotta come with me.
Hey, I got plates here.
Put the burgers down. Caesar, you're in charge.
wait.
You gotta come out there with me. Patty gave my picture out to all these guys because she thinks I need a man.
You do, one with a nice couch and a deep knowledge of Freud.
Right now, out there.
Just buy your own basket.
I cannot buy my own basket.
Why not?
Because that is pathetic. Only you can save me from the double pathetic. Please.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
$46.50?
47.
Go on.
I'm in 50-cent increments.
Are you kidding? What, 2 stale Pop-Tarts and a Slim Jim?
Okay, you're not getting the whole
called
saving
it.
me thing
Yeah.
here, are you?
Fine. 48.
Sold for $52.50.
Yes.
I would say she owes the money, but she owes him the money for that.
She definitely does.
Claim your prizes and your dates. Let the lunching begin.
This is a gross tradition. With the date thing, it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Rock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do we do now?
I guess we eat.
This?
Yeah.
First I have to buy it, then I have to eat it?
Going after him.
Not right now.
So then, shall we?
Fine, come on.
I mean, he did pay $90 to have lunch with you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd like to talk to you about this basket. As you know, Suki made it, and since Suki and I are seeing each other, naturally, she assumed that I would bid on it. I was a little upset about a fight we had had, and so I didn't bid on the basket. I need the basket.
This is my basket.
Yes, but I'd like you to give it to me so that I can have lunch with Suki.
I
But-
bid the highest. I bought the basket. I get the basket.
Okay, Kirk, I'll pay you for it. I'll give you $45.
I won this one. You can't just come by and take it away.
Just because you have a girlfriend and she made this basket for you.
Oh,
My
okay.
mother didn't even make one for me.
Oh, that's very sad.
She made one for all my brothers and sisters, but not for me.
Oh my God!
Let him keep the
Yeah.
basket.
Okay, Kirk, what's it gonna take?
$250.
Kirk,
Whoa!
I don't understand. Henry should have called by now. Give me some change. Oh my God, it's not working.
Great. Can I have his lunch now?
I'll be right back. Hey, Lorelai, do you have your cell phone?
Yeah. Is everything okay, hon?
I just need to make a call.
Here you go.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I am going to the diner. I'm going to get us some edible food, and I'm going to bring it back here for us to eat.
God.
Just date.
The poor guy spent $50 on this basket. Now he's got to go get lunch too.
Just date.
Lane, I've been trying to call you.
I know, the payphone is broken.
I thought the number was wrong and I didn't know what to do, so
What? You what?
I called your house. And I got nervous and tried to sell her a subscription to the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, were you successful?
Lane.
Sorry, but at least she doesn't know, right? Can you meet me now?
I don't know.
I know, it's later than we planned, but we still have a little time and I saved your lunch from David. So we'll rendezvous where I told you, just drive by, honk twice, go around the block, and the second
Oh my
time you
God,
pass,
this
get
is
in the
too
car.
much.
Gee, do you even want me to slow down? I don't think this is gonna work.
What?
That's fair.
I agree. Yeah, it's asking a lot.
When I break up with you, I've never been out with you. Lane, I like you, but I want to be able to actually pick you up, stop the car, and take you out. And I want to be able to call you at your house. I do like you, Lane.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I have to go.
No,
that
fair.
sucks a lot. But
It
I
does suck. It
understand where
really
the
sucks.
kid's coming from, though.
Who is he? Who? The boy you ran off to see. The
Oh
one
my
who
gosh.
calls here pretending to work for the Wall Street Journal.
There's no boy.
You're sneaking, you're lying. That means something's wrong with this boy.
There's nothing wrong with this boy. He's perfect, and he likes me.
Go upstairs right now and calm down.
Fine.
Now!
Fine. Now what?
Now we sit.
Here?
Yep.
On the bridge. That's where we're gonna eat.
Yep.
I think it looks nice,
It does
actually.
look really nice.
It's got some good memories. You see right over there?
Yep.
That's where Luke pushed me in.
So why'd you do it?
Do what?
Outbid Dean like that.
I don't know. I guess it started as a joke just to bug him, but then he just got so mad, you know? It's really funny.
It wasn't funny.
Well, if
It
makes
was
you feel
mean.
any better, I didn't intend to do it.
He's just impulsive.
Yeah, it's got some impulse control issues.
Wow. Not one thing in here that I would remotely consider eating.
Well, I didn't make it for you. I made it for Dean.
Dean is an idiot.
Dean never would have fallen for that.
Okay.
I'm paying him off in weekly installments and crinkle-cut carrot sticks.
I'm glad we made up.
Yeah, me too. Having second thoughts.
You are?
Yeah, I mean, living together, big deal, right?
Oh, right. I'm sorry, you don't think we should live together anymore?
Nope.
Okay.
I think we should get married.
Oh, okay. I was like, that felt like a misdirect.
But,
I think
but-
so too.
Soon.
Are you pregnant?
What do you say?
That's such a great response.
Yes! I
Oh.
say yes! Oh my god, we're getting married!
Good for them.
Get a ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
it's
burgers
so-
actually
so
taste better
great.
outside.
Good. Next time the roof in the diner's leaking, I'll just rip the stupid thing off.
Admit it, you would much rather be sitting out here than inside working.
Diner's probably on fire by now.
You are stubborn.
He does eat a lot healthier than
Bigger
her.
basket.
He does.
What?
I mean, before you knew Patty was going to put you on the dating game, you did pack this disgusting lunch and bring it out here.
Last year, Roy Wilkins bought it, and I got my sprinklers fixed for half price.
So the participation in this thing was purely for home improvement reasons.
Yes. And, I don't know, it's a nice concept. Bid on your basket and then share a romantic lunch. It's a nice concept.
It's what's happening.
Yeah.
You'll manage to find the right guy and drag him out to this thing. And this is nice.
Dean, it's just a silly town thing.
I know, and I've been telling myself that, and I tried to go home and forget about it, but I can't. Ever since I met him, I had this feeling that he was bad news.
Yes, Jess has a few issues.
Yeah, one issue is that he's a complete jerk. I don't know, now this whole thing with Rory, it's like he's always around.
You sound jealous.
I'm not jealous, he's gonna get her into trouble. I can feel it, I just know it. And he doesn't care about her, he's just using her to drive me crazy.
Part of love is trust. You just have to trust her.
I
Yeah,
do
exactly.
trust her, it's...
Him, I know. But flying off the handle like this is not going to get you what you want.
Yeah, that is pure jealousy. I hope
Yeah.
you're right. Pure jealousy.
Why are you only nice to me?
Excuse me?
An hour ago, you were totally screwing with Dean, and now you're totally nice to me. The whole bidding on my basket, it was a plan.
Okay, I'm officially starving.
And officially evasive.
He's crushing.
Yeah.
Where have you been? I thought Taylor auctioned you off to the highest bidder.
No, I just went to get some pizza, and I wandered around the bookstore for a little while.
So who are you with?
What?
Pizza, book buying. Do you have company?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Jess?
Now she's starting to have second guessing of what she told Dean.
Yeah.
Did you get the Dean issue resolved?
Not yet. He's coming over later, and we're gonna smooth things over, hopefully.
Oh. How is it with Jess?
Fine.
Well, obviously, with the pizza and the books, and so good. I'm glad.
It was like 2-3 o'clock when their date started.
Yeah.
It's nighttime now.
I'm just surprised that you're hanging out with him, that's all.
Why?
He just doesn't seem like the nicest kid.
You're just judging him by that one time that he came over here.
Which, by the way, was not a rousing success.
Trust me, he's got a really good side to him. You'll see it eventually.
Good. I can't wait.
Mom.
I think that's a message to the whole audience right there.
You've been discussing this with Dean?
No, he discussed it with me.
When?
Today. Rory, he's really upset about this.
You're taking his side?
I'm not taking sides here, okay? I'm Swiss, babe.
I wasn't off with Jess. I just outbid him.
This is about Dean being concerned that you're hanging out with someone who could get you hurt.
How could Jess get me hurt?
I don't know, hon. You're young and naive, and you think that everyone has some good inside if you give them a chance.
So you're saying that Jess is no good?
Man, Dean really got in Lorelai's head, too.
He really did.
Guys like this get into trouble, which, if you hang out with them, gets you into trouble, and I don't want you to get into trouble.
I can't even believe that I'm having this conversation with you. I mean, with you, of all people. I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Oh, God, this is really spun out of control.
It has. This is a mess.
Yeah.
Richard, I know you're going through a transitional period here, and I encourage your trying out new things.
Yes.
This seems completely out of character for you. I'm sorry,
gonna
am I
have to
boring
fix
you?
everything? Yeah.
No, you're not.
Sorry, Grandma.
It's been pretty quiet around the house lately.
Well, sometimes quiet could
They're
be
gonna
nice.
kill each other.
All right. What's
Yeah.
going on with you two?
Nothing.
It's not nothing. You've both been sitting here all night, not saying a word, and not even looking at each other.
Just haven't had anything to say.
That's a fight.
Who is it?
No one.
No, I'm not kidding.
Why would you automatically assume that it's Jess?
Because. Why won't you tell me who it is?
Who's Jess?
We're not gonna get into this again.
What? Getting into what? Is it about this Jess, the thing you're not getting into again?
You know, I like Dean at the beginning.
Are you dating Jess? What happened to Dean?
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
dating Jess.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
trying to weasel his way in.
Oh, I think he is.
Yeah.
Rory, if your mother thinks this boy isn't appropriate company for you, then you need to listen to her.
There. Thank you, Mom.
To say that Jess is not trouble is really not true. I like Jess. I don't think Jess is as bad as everyone else thinks, but he is a little bit of trouble.
He's trouble a little bit, yeah. And he's definitely getting to her. She's definitely feeling some kind of way about this.
Yeah.
It's after 9.
I know.
Lane can't talk after 9.
Mrs.
my
Kim,
God.
I promise I will never again call Lane after 9, but can I please just talk to her now? I don't want to talk right now.
Rory?
Yes?
Lane's not feeling well. She needs to call you tomorrow.
Oh. Okay.
It's actually really nice of her mom.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was like one of the most gracious things we've seen her do.
I hope she lightens up because she's a lot.
I do too, yeah.
I'm tired.
Come downstairs and have some tea.
No, thank you.
I know you're upset, but I have these rules for a reason. This is exactly why I make these rules. You're too young, too vulnerable. I do all of this so you don't get hurt, and now here you are hurt. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
And he was smart and wonderful and cute.
And you're sure he was Korean?
He's gonna be a doctor. He goes to church. I'm so stupid. I should have just told you, and I didn't, and now he's gone, and I'm just stupid.
Something about that
pretty
kid
sure.
that... I don't know, and I hate it because he's Luke's nephew and Rory likes him, but...
You are her mother, Lorelai.
She won't take my word for it.
Well, she's young.
I don't know what to do.
They switched places.
Yeah.
I know Rory's a good girl, but good girls can go bad with the wrong influences. We all know that. You absolutely must keep her from that boy. If you need to change her curfew, lock her up, throw away the key.
Okay,
She
this
lost
is
me.
working. No, she's doing this on purpose.
Oh.
She's being ironic.
Would you excuse me for a sec?
Either Emily was being intentionally ironic or doesn't realize that,
Yeah.
that she's giving her the same bad advice she lived by.
I don't know if that was intentional.
Right. I thought it was for a second, but now I'm like, wait a minute, you might
Yeah.
be right. She might just be...
The way she sat there, she was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to lock you up and throw away the key.
Well, good.
Your judgment means something,
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
to
good.
me. I know it violates the fabulous cool mom clause we're supposed to have going, but I did, and I'm sorry. I am concerned about Jess.
Well, you shouldn't be.
But I am. However, you are a smart girl, you're a good judge of character, and if you think he's a decent guy, I have to respect your judgment.
Thank you.
But I'm asking you to be careful.
I will.
And you have to cut Dean some slack. He's so crazy about you. He didn't mean anything by coming to me. He just wigged.
I know.
My mother agreed with me tonight.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I agree with you 100%. I may have to shave my head.
Do we call Dean or Jess now?
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Yep.
Yep. That was my thing, was like,
Nothing, you?
who's she really into?
Oh, man.
Yep.
Okay, let's
Let's
talk
get
about this
into
right
it.
now. All right, Dean, I think, kind of pushed her away a little bit.
Yeah, anytime, and Lorelai kind of said this when they were talking, you're not going to win this way. Anytime you go to somebody and you're like, no, anytime forbidding of any kind happens, you are going to push a normal human being in the opposite direction, right?
Yeah.
I forbid you to talk to this person. You know exactly what they're going to do. Anytime some idiot small town bans a book, you know what immediately happens? All the teenagers buy and read the book, you know, and that's exactly what Dean's doing here. You're right. He's pushing.
And also, like, look, she definitely needs to have that conversation with Dean. Now, he's gonna take it horribly, but I mean, if you are attracted to this person, or like you are feeling certain feelings towards somebody else, there's a way to address that. I feel like
I don't.
No,
I don't think you go to like, hey, I love you and we're in a relationship, but I do have feelings for another person. I think that is a conversation that never happens ever in the history of the world. I think if it gets to the point where it's like, break up if you're getting to that point.
Then break
but
up.
I don't think it's like I really am into somebody else, but I think we can give this a shot. Is a conversation no two people should ever have unless they have just a different kind of relationship.
This is where it's so dicey because it's like, we don't know really. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that she does like Jess now.
Oh yeah, she's definitely romantically into Jess now.
It's the beginning.
Yeah, it is, right.
And the fact that like she's calling him instead of Dean, I think we're at the end of
That
Dean
was really telling in the writing there. That
I
it was
really think we're at the end of Dean now.
I do too. I absolutely do. And I don't blame Dean for being upset. And I don't blame him for wigging out. And I don't blame him for even being jealous. You know, a guy that you don't like just muscle the date out of your girlfriend. It's not a real date. But at the same time, I could sit here and
it worked.
I could sit here and be like, oh, Dean, it's just a tradition thing. But at the same time, if I was 16 and the same thing happened to me, I would have been furious. You know?
Okay, and to play devil's advocate a little bit to myself, I guess, on this one, even if, let's say he doesn't wig out, right? Let's say he's just like, okay, have fun.
Right.
I think she still calls Jess.
Yeah, I think, well, again, we kind of said it at the beginning, I think that she and Jess really, Jess and Rory, I think have more in common than Dean and Rory do.
They kind of do.
In terms of interests, I think intellectually, I think in terms of their life goals, I mean, I don't know what Jess' life goals are, but Jess is clearly a more artistic and thoughtful person than Dean really is. Right. And that's not to say Dean is dumb or anything, but Dean certainly cares an awful lot less about the academic or artistic pursuits that Rory cares about.
He's thoughtful in a different way.
Right. Yeah, he is. Right.
And he's a very good guy and just kid in general. You know what I mean? Like he got her a car. He made her a car. Like that's pretty amazing.
No. He's not a bad guy. He's just.
He might not just be.
He just might not be the right fit for her.
The guy.
And again, these are 16. No one's really a real fit for anybody.
Yeah.
We get it, guys. Everyone grows out of these high school crushes. Very few people in their 30s are married to their high school boyfriend and girlfriend. Sometimes it is, and I think it's weird.
I'm perplexed by it. I really am.
Yeah, exactly.
Part of me is like, good for you.
We
but
started dating when we were 14, and now we're married. It's like, cool, man.
Yeah. Everything good there?
How did that? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's rare and good for you if it worked and you're happy and it's lucky.
Of course, there's exceptions.
No judgment for anything.
That's
right?
Absolutely not.
Live whatever life you want, but.
It's just very rare.
It is rare. So yes, these are all short-term probably relationships. Rory will probably do what everyone else does and graduate and go to college and start dating someone else when she gets to college and several somebodies and get married at some point. And who cares?
I don't think the show ends up with her like with Jess.
No, not
like
either one.
Yeah. It's just that she's that age where she's like she's dating.
It's
now.
important to her. The dating is important to her
because Dean's her first boyfriend.
Right.
She is dating. She's gonna date some people.
Yep.
And
she's gonna. You try things out. You figure out who and what you like and what you don't like.
Now, it's important that, like, I think that, like, your first serious girlfriend, when you're this age or whatever age you are, when you have that first girlfriend, it's going to feel like, this is my person. This is my soulmate.
Always. Every time.
And that's kind of how we've made out with Dean so far, right? It's like he is this great guy.
Yeah,
you know?
he is.
And so that the way they're portraying it and the way they're showing him on the show, it kind of feels that way, right?
Right.
So it's going to suck, but I do think it's going to end. I really do.
No, I do. And that's fine. High school relationships are built to end. You're still growing up and all of that.
Yeah.
I will say this also. Jess, I also think Ayn Rand sucks, especially as a geopolitical human being in her writing. And I much prefer Ernest Hemingway. So I'm with Jess as far as his preference in writing.
Can't believe that we're not just getting Ayn Rand on Mad Men. We're getting it here on Gilmore Girls as well.
And we're probably going to get reamed right now because I remember when I said I don't like Ayn Rand and her, every man for himself. If you're poor, you deserve to die. Crap politics. And we had so many dudes, and they were all dudes, of course, who came hard at me about not loving Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I don't.
I think societies can be nice to each other. I think we can be measured by how we treat the least among us. It's okay to have compassion.
They made Atlas Shrugged into a movie.
Right. And I think it was 2 parts.
Yeah.
And I think there was
like
such a
0%
huge
0% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was bad. The first part was bad. I didn't see it, but I don't know that they ever actually did part 2 because part 1 was such a disaster.
I can't remember either. That's actually how I found out about Ayn Rand. When those movies came out, I think I was in high school. I can't remember how old I was. But anyways, I remember, what is this? And I just kind of read into it, and I was like, oh, okay. I have not read them. I have not read The Fountainhead. I don't think I really want to.
Well, there's an Ayn Rand society that will give free copies of all of her books to high schools if they teach them, and it's like, oh, of course you'll do that because if your ideas are nutty like that, you really got to get them young and indoctrinate them. I'm sorry, cannot stand Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
Ironically, with Ayn Rand, she was always like, the government shouldn't do anything for anybody. If you're sickly, if you're old, if you're weak, you should just die already and get out of the way for the real cool people. And for her, the only people that mattered in the world were rich. And that's what Atlas Shrugged is. It's about, rich people going off and building their own society because who needs all these loser poors who are basically food?
It feels like satire.
No, it's not though. It was
Jesus.
But true story. At the end of her life, she got sick. She lost all her money. She maiden name, she went on Medicare and took the money after spending her whole professional life saying only losers do that. She ended up
I did not know that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Irony.
Again, it's okay to have compassion for other people, and your precious tax pennies can be spent making sure people don't starve to death or die without health care.
I agree.
Anyway, I'm done with that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, for those of you who stuck around with me.
Interesting that Rory is a fan. That's crazy.
I know!
That's crazy, right? What a choice.
I know. Read The Fountainhead, guys. It'll change the way you think about people who don't have money. All right. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.